Living together isn't always easy. Yet some animals, even though they're not members of the same family, find good reasons to share a house. You can defend yourself against enemies much better if there are two of you. In this exchange of favors, the clownfish covers its back with the anemone's poison. In return, the anemone takes advantage of its partner to give its tentacles a good scrub. Life in the mountains isn't all peace and quiet. That's why you need to count on your friends. Just ask these guanacos. The piercing cry of this little lapwing warns them of approaching danger. In return, they, with their keen hearing and sharp sense of smell, also signal any danger to the bird. And here's a very appetizing form of symbiosis, a good wash in return for a meal. The buffalo's head is the oxpecker's favorite restaurant. While these small birds eat all the parasites they can find, the buffalo has his ears, eyes, nose, and teeth cleaned for free. A midnight meeting on the steep cliffs of southern New Zealand, where petrels have a long-standing friendship with a rather strange creature. After nightfall, the tuatara, a mainly solitary prehistoric reptile, and the petrel make their way into burrows in the cliffs. The tuatara thus protects the bird's nest, in exchange for a few well-deserved scraps of fish. While the pistol shrimp builds and keeps house, the goby raises the alarm if danger approaches. And here it comes. A sea snake rather fond of small fish and crustaceans. Bang! It seems this poor serpent didn't reckon on the shrimp's famous pistol. It's all over. The goby takes up his sentry duty again, the shrimp carries on with its housework, and the snake can go shop for food somewhere else. And finally, here's a three-way partnership. Barnacles on a shellfish, a hermit crab in the shell. Everybody's happy.
Animals don't speak. They send messages. A variety of scents, songs, and signals of all kinds. Each species has its own kind of biological mobile phone. Many animals communicate with sound. The song of whales echoes through the oceans for hundreds of kilometers around. During the mating season, cymbals positioned beneath their abdomens allow cicadas to sing the whole summer long. To mesmerize its victims and warn enemies of its presence, the rattlesnake shakes its sinister rattle. After music comes scent. In order to communicate, some animals fill the air with strange scents called pheromones. The deer produces its scent with an odoriferous gland between its eyes and antlers, which it rubs against trees, signaling its presence to females and rival males. Like all carnivores, this lion urinates to mark its territory. Nothing like a good smelly pee to keep rivals at bay. If you're hard of hearing or have a blocked nose, touch is a good method of communication. These caterpillars plays on the threads of his web to warn his huge wife not to devour him. He's careful not to play the wrong notes. Then there's visual communication. The best way to make yourself understood is to make a spectacle of yourself. To warn the rest of the herd of danger, this deer lowers the short white hairs on his rump. Uh-oh, time to go and hide. To court a female, the male agama lizard nods his head. All right. One up, one down. When bees have something to say, they dance, in loops, figures of 8, and circles. This dance tells the rest of the hive the route to the best pollen. And finally, language in sound and ultrasound. Capable of emitting signals over 40 kilometers, the dolphin remains the undisputed king of animal communication.